Welcome to Staffworks Explained. If it's your first time here, please subscribe to this channel. Watch other videos that we have done on various topics. Leave a comment and your thought about these projects. In today's video, we'll be giving an update on Tanzania planned liquefied natural gas project. We'll see what has transpired in the recent past, the benefits that this project is expected to accrue to Tanzania, and also the cautions that Tanzania should take as it embarks on this ambitious project. One, we'll see that the planned project, the costs have escalated. The project was initially planned to cost $30 billion, but now the cost had been adjusted upwards to $42 billion. According to the permanent secretary in the Tanzanian Ministry of Energy, recent technical analysis shows that the offshore drilling and piping will push the project to $42 billion, and this will make the project the largest energy project in southern and eastern Africa. The project, which is being developed by energy majors such as Shell, Equinor, the Tanzania LNG project, comprises the development of a large-scale energy terminal which will process gas from the Shell-operated blocks of Block 1 and 4 and Equinor-operated Block 2. And these plants are expected to hold up to 16 trillion cubic feet and 20 trillion cubic feet of gas respectively. The government of Tanzania has finalized negotiations for the development of this project with these two partners, Shell and Equinor. Currently, contracts are being drawn for the host government agreement, while Tanzania government is preparing for the launch of the licensing round comprising of 26 exploration blocks to expand energy production in the country. The Tanzanian LNG project is a proposed liquefied natural gas export project in Tanzania. It is located offshore in the Ruvuma Basin in the southern eastern part of Tanzania. The project will involve the development of 3 LNG trains, each with a capacity of 3.8 million tons per annum, and this LNG expected to be sold into the global market. The project is still in the early stages of development, with the Tanzania government currently in the process of finalizing the host government agreement HDA with the project developers. And once the HDA is finalized, the project developers will begin the front end engineering design or the FEED phase, and this phase is expected to take at least 2 years to be completed. Tanzania targets final investment decisions for the project to be made in 2028 and not 2025 as it was previously projected. The construction of these plants may last 3 years or 3.5 years to 5 years, and this will depend on the technology that will be used. Uganda and Kenya have signed a memorandum of understanding with Tanzania to buy its LNG with the requisite infrastructure to transport the project being in the early planning phases. Kenya Cabinet Secretary for Energy argues that the regional plan for energy should provide locked-in agreements that will enable countries to ride on the strength of their neighbors. Clean energy projects like Tanzania has natural gas, Uganda has hydropower, and Kenya has geothermal resources. So, according to this minister, the countries can ride on the strength of its neighbors. Of its 57.54 trillion cubic feet of natural gas reserves, only 650 million standard cubic feet per day is currently being produced. Analysts says that the prospect for LNG development in Tanzania have never looked better. The new approach on the part of the government and a strong demand for LNG globally has put Tanzania LNG on track for final investment decision. Recent reports indicate Equinor, Shell, and Exxon Mobil have agreed a deal with the Tanzania government for the development of this export terminal. The agreement is seen as a milestone for the long-delayed project to unlock Tanzania's fast but remote offshore gas resources, which the companies involved have said is expected to cost tens of billions of dollars. The deal includes the main elements of a host government agreement to provide a regulatory framework and production sharing agreement, and is subject to legal reviews and quality assurance before the expected signing in the coming weeks. The agreement paves way for the series of milestones that need to be followed to realize the LNG opportunity. The deal also involves land use and security. The next steps involve a period of detailed engineering design work where Equinor and Shell, which are joint operators of this development, will embark on. Other players include Exxon, Pavilion Energy, Medico Energy, and Tanzania National Oil Company (TPDC), which all these are partners. Shell operates Tanzania Block 1 and 4, which holds 16 trillion cubic feet and estimated recoverable gas. Norwegian oil and gas producer Equinor operates Block 2, in which Exxon Mobil holds a stake and is estimated to hold more than 20 trillion cubic feet of gas. Tanzania is blessed with abundant natural resources, and natural gas is one of these assets. Over the past few decades, the discovery and exploration of natural gas reserves have been transforming Tanzania's economic landscape and holding potential to boost its energy security and economic development. The exploration of natural gas in Tanzania started way back in 1950s, but it was not until 21st century that major discoveries were made. In 2010, the large offshore natural gas reserves were found in the deep waters of the Indian Ocean. These discoveries opened up new opportunities for Tanzania economic growth and energy diversification. Tanzania natural gas reserves hold immense economic potential for the country. As a reliable and relatively cleaner fossil fuel, natural gas has become an essential component of the Tanzania energy mix. The development of natural gas industry can significantly reduce country's dependence on traditional sources of energy such as coal, wood, leading to decrease in greenhouse gas emission and environmental pollution. Furthermore, as Tanzania moves towards industrialization and economic diversification, natural gas serves as a catalyst for the investment in various sectors. Industries such as manufacturing, petrochemicals, and power generation can benefit from a stable and cost-effective energy supply, encouraging both local and foreign investment. The availability of natural gas has facilitated the expansion of the country's electricity generation capacity. Tanzania has been investing in gas-fired power plants to address the growing demand for electricity. Natural gas has powered plant offer a more environmental friendly and efficient alternative to traditional coal-fired plants, leading to a reduction in carbon emission and a more sustainable power generation infrastructure. With increased access to electricity, especially in rural areas, Tanzania can improve its citizens' quality of life and stimulate economic growth. Electricity supports various sectors including education, healthcare, communication, fostering human development and improving overall living standards. Tanzania natural gas resources have also attracted international interest. We have seen Kenya and Uganda signing agreements on provision of these gases, and this promotes exploration and production activities of various companies. The country's strategic location along the East African coastline and proximity to major global markets also makes it an attractive hub for LNG exports. Tanzania is looking to export its vast natural gas reserves to become a major player in the global LNG market. The construction of LNG export terminals and infrastructure could open new revenue stream for the country, stimulating economic growth and creating employment opportunities in the country. As earlier pointed out, Tanzania natural gas reserves have the potential to foster regional cooperation. East African energy needs are rapidly growing. Countries like Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwanda could benefit from accessing Tanzania resources through cross-border pipelines and partnership. These collaborations could strengthen strengthen regional energy security, and promote economic integration in East African community. While all these benefits can be derived, it is important to put into consideration environmental and social aspects. While the exploration and development of natural gas reserves in Tanzania brings huge potential, it is crucial to address environmental and social consideration. Proper environment impact assessment, sustainable extraction practices, and adherence to strict environmental regulations are necessary to minimize ecological disruption and protect delicate marine ecosystem. Furthermore, the revenue generated from natural gas export should be managed responsibly, ensuring equitable distribution and investment in social programs. Infrastructure development and human capital, these also need to be considered. Transparent governance and anti-corruption measures are also important to ensure that the benefits of natural gas exploration reach all segments of Tanzania society. In conclusion, we can say that natural gas is undoubtedly a game changer for Tanzania. Its vast reserves over the country an opportunity to achieve energy security, drive economic growth, and attract foreign investment. By responsibly harnessing these natural resources, Tanzania can create a sustainable and prosperous future, improving the lives of its citizens and becoming an important player in the regional and global energy landscape. However, to realize these benefits fully, Tanzania must navigate environmental and social challenges while maintaining a transparent and accountable approach to resource management. With careful planning and effective governance, Tanzania can unlock the potential of its natural gas reserves and shape a brighter future for the nation. So thank you for watching this video. We'll continue looking at this project to see what is happening. As you have seen, the cost for this project has increased, but the project is expected to bring a lot of benefits to the Tanzania government, while also they should consider social and environmental aspects for this project to be sustainable and beneficial to all Tanzanians. So thank you for reaching this far. If it's your first time here, please subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on your thoughts about this project and other projects that you have done. You can also watch other videos that you have done. Also, hit the notification bell so that whenever you upload a new video, you are notified. So thank you and welcome for another video in future.